In this week's parashat Vayigash, so Yosef finally reveals himself to his brothers. Ani Yosef, Ha'od Avichai. He gives them the musar, and then he says, "Go back to my Abba right now and tell him I'm alive." And they go back to Yaakov Avinu, and finally Yaakov has been mourning for the last 2 decades. Finally, they come and they tell him that Yosef is alive. And we have the Midrashim. They do it through Serach Bat Asher slowly while he's davening with the music in the background. But eventually, Yaakov realizes, oh my God, my son Yosef is alive. And the pasuk says after that, Vayomer Yisrael, Rav, Od Yosef ben Ichai, oh my God, Yishtabach Shem Alad. Yosef is alive. And it says here, Yisrael, he's happy, Baruch Hashem. But there's one funny word in that pasuk. It says, Vayomer Yisrael, Rav, Od Yosef ben Ichai. What does it mean, the word Rav? So some say Rav means like Rav, like a lot. I have a lot of simcha. Oh my God, Yishtabach Shem Alad. There's so much. Wow. I'm so happy. Such simcha that Od Yosef ben Ichai, that my son is still alive. But then I saw an idea brought down in the name of the Trumat Hadeshin, which takes this on a more midrashic symbolic level. Because what does the word Rav symbolize? Rav is a symbol for Eisav. Rav means a lot. And we spoke a lot back in previous years, Divrei Torah, in Parshat Vayishlach, when we had that epic meeting of Yaakov against Eisav, and they look at each other, and Eisav sees all the stuff that Yaakov has, and Yaakov tries to bribe him and give him gifts, and Eisav tells him, I have Rav, I have so much stuff. And we know Yaakov, on the other hand, says, Yeshli Kol, I have everything, I don't need more. And there was this difference between the Gashmiut, the materialism of Yaakov, where he has everything that he needs, where he values everything that he needs. It even goes back for those Pachim Ketanim, even for those little small vessels that were so important, demonstrating that I don't need all the materialism. I don't have all the lackings. Today's advertising is all about trying to sell to us that we lack things, we don't have everything. But for Yaakov, going back for his Pachim Ketanim, even those small things, I have all that I need. I don't need more. I'm not lacking anything. And therefore, Yaakov says the word kol, but Eisav says the word Rav. So says the Trumat Hadeshin that Rav is the symbol of Eisav. We also know that when Rivka received the prophecy of that Yaakov would be on top and Eisav would be on the bottom. So there also it says Verav Ya'avod Tzair. The older one is going to be the one that's going to serve the younger one, but he's called over there again Rav, because this concept of Eisav is the symbol of the word Rav. So that's what Yaakov is saying right now. He's saying Rav, Eisav, Od Yosef ben Ichai. We know that Eisav, Edom, the Galut Edom, the exile of Edom, who's it going to fall to? Who's Amalek going to fall to? It's going to fall to the Bnei Rachel, to the Yosefs. And we know it's going to be the joint, Yosef and Yaakov. When Yosef was born, Yaakov says, now we have Ubeit Yaakov Esh, Ubeit Yosef Lehava, Ubeit Eisav Lekash. We're going to have the fire of Yaakov, and we're going to have ourselves the flame of Yosef are going to come together, and they're going to burn down the Eisav, who's the Kash, who's the straw. So the power to take down Eisav, to take down today the Galut Eisav, is this joint koach of Yaakov with Yosef, the Mashiach ben Yosef, with the power of his Abba Yaakov. We call those two things come together, and then they can take down Eisav. So at this point, Yaakov had been mourning for 22 years. What's going to be? I'm not going to make it. There's no Yosef. The prophecies, the dream, the Yaakov Yosef duo, it didn't make it. But now he says, oh my God, Od Yosef ben Ichai, my son is still alive. The Lehava, the flame is still burning. Rav, Od Yosef ben Ichai, Eisav, you got to know, Yosef is still alive, and we're going to take you down. Shabbat Shalom.